Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to a brand new video. I'm Cade and today I have for you guys some more Fortnite Battle Royale. So in this video we're going to be checking out all of the week 9 challenges and I'm going to be giving you guys the best tips, tricks, and secrets that I know for those and helping you guys get to that max level Omega if you guys aren't already there, or the tier 100 if you guys aren't there, and just helping you guys level up as quickly as possible. So we're going to start out with challenge 1, and this is going to be, one of those common challenges giving you 500 XP or 5 tier stars depending where you are. And this one is going to be deal damage with explosive weapons to opponents, and you're going to have to do 500 damage with this one. So my tips and tricks for this one, all the things that you can use are the rocket launcher, the grenade launcher, grenades, stickies, and C4s. I believe that's all that you can use. If there's any others, make sure to comment them down below if I'm forgetting any, but I'm pretty sure that's all you guys can use for those. And so obviously the rocket launchers and RPGs are pretty good, C4 is pretty good, stickies a little hard to use, and grenades are pretty good as well. But for this, you guys are just going to have to do 500 damage, and this is one that I wouldn't worry too much about. I would kind of just go into games and play your normal game style. Like for me, if I get a grenade launcher, I use it a lot. I get lots of damage with it in late game. So I would do that. Now it is a little bit harder now that they've definitely nerfed the grenade launchers and rocket launchers, but it shouldn't be too hard, and you guys can probably just get this one from just playing and that kind of stuff. So that one will be pretty nice. Alright guys, so now we are going to be moving on to the second challenge of this week, and that's going to be searching chests in Moisty Mire. So I have a little clip for you guys here of all the chests in Moisty Mire. So as you can see, we have 3 around this main tree here, and I would recommend going for those first because a lot of people probably won't go for those. Then we're going to have 1 around this other tree over here, and this one's kind of far away. I don't know why they only put 1 there instead of 3, but anyways, then we move to the ice cream truck, and we're going to have 1 right there. So after you guys grab that one, you can come over to the wood back slab of the movie set, and you're going to have a chest on top of that, and then when you go down to the movie set, you're going to have 1 in the tree trunk here, and then if you keep moving further, you are going to have 1 in this little lift, I guess is what you'd call it. But anyways, moving on, then we're going to have 1 in the back of this truck here, and if we keep going, then we're going to have 1, as you guys can see here in a second, in the back of this other truck here, so you guys can see that one. Then if you move on, we're going to have 1 in this building right here on the top floor here, and then if we move on, we're going to go over to the tree, or we're going to go over here to this big tree, and there's 1 in front of that. And then next we're going to move on to the boat, and you guys can have 1 on that boat, which is pretty nice. And then if you guys go up here, you're going to have 1 on the bottom floor of this treehouse, and then as you guys will see, 1 on the top floor of this treehouse. And I'm pretty sure that's all the chests that you guys are going to be able to find here. Now we're going to move on to 2 other places. I'm not sure if these will count or not. I haven't tested them, but there's this house here that has this chest, and it's technically outside of Moisty Mire, but it might still count. I'm not exactly sure. So we have that, and then the other place is the crab. Now keep in mind, all these chests don't always spawn, so they won't always be there, but this is all the possible spawns, and so this is, you'll have a good chance of getting them. And I'd wait a little bit, and so you guys can go in here, and there will be 2 in here. And also, last tip for this, I would recommend doing this in maybe duos or squads, because a lot of people just go to have fun in those game modes and they don't really play, and so they go and just have fun with their teammates. But now if we move on to challenge 3, this one's going to be use a shopping cart, and so this one is not really that hard. There's not much that I can recommend. I'll put a picture up of the map up right now of the thing, and there's a big tower right here. There's this mountain, and it has all the ramps on it, and they just added it, and there's a lot of shopping carts up here, so just drop with your boys there or in solo, and you can get that one really easy, super easy challenge. Anyways, moving on to challenge 4, we're going to have visit the center of named locations in a single match. Now I'll have the map back up on screen here, and you guys can see all the named locations, and for this one is just going to be kind of going in and trying to find a place that has pretty close named locations. There's honestly, it doesn't really matter where you can go. It should be pretty easy to get 4 named locations in a match, and you guys can do this one. This one won't be too hard at all. But then moving on, we're gonna have follow the treasure map in Haunted Hills. Okay, so for this one, the map is going to be leading to Junk Junction. So you guys will see, as you see in the thumbnail of this video, it leads to Junk Junction. And this is where you guys can find it, just on top of these cars here. It's pretty easy one, pretty cool, and it's right here. And honestly, this tier was pretty easy. The map was like made sense because it was a big junk area. And tips and tricks for this one, really, honestly, there's not much. I'd recommend just going and getting it right away, because a lot of people are going to be focusing on guns. And if you just land there and get it, you should be good. And that one's really, really easy. So now we're going to move on to shotgun eliminations. So this one again is another easy, and I don't even honestly know why this one's classified as hard. This one is really easy in my mind. So all you guys gotta do is, again, kind of like with the RPG or the explosive damage, excuse me, you guys kind of just want to play, you're normally going to use a shotgun, and as you guys can see in this match here that we're playing, we get several shotgun eliminations, and so it's really easy to get this one done in my mind. Just go ahead and jump in a match and do it with your boys. And then finally, we're going to have eliminate opponents in Anarchy Acres. So this one is not going to be the easiest at all. Honestly, it's going to be pretty hard if you're not super good at the game. If you're pretty good, I'd recommend just dropping an Anarchy and going there. But the difference between this one and other ones that we've had in the future or in the past is that the other ones have a lot of loot, like retail row and all that, and so it's really easy to go in and get looted and kill people. But with this one, it's kind of the exact opposite, so we don't have very good loot at all in Anarchy Acres. There are not a lot of spots where you can drop, so I'd recommend just going to Anarchy Acres, trying to go to one of the barns maybe in Anarchy Acres, grabbing a weapon real quick, maybe a shotty, and going out and getting those 3 kills. And this is one that should be easily done in one match. If you guys can do it in one match, it shouldn't be too hard, but you know, if you take 1 or 2 matches, that's alright. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna let the gameplay keep rolling because this was a really cool win. We killed all the rest of the people. If I did the math right, yeah, we killed all the rest except for maybe 1. But it was a really fun match. We did go ahead and get that win, so I'm going to let you guys finish watching this one. And I'm not really going to talk over it because there's not much. But anyways, I just want to thank you guys so much for all the subs lately and all the views and all that kind of stuff. We hit 1.2k subs the other day. It's been awesome. Also, if you guys don't know, I'll leave a link in the description, but I do stream on Twitch sometimes. I've been streaming on YouTube a lot more just because it's a little bit more fun to kind of have a following and people that will actually watch. But on Twitch, I do want to stream on there. I just like the flow of it a little bit better. So if you guys go ahead and drop a follow on Twitch, I will start streaming on there more. If we get to like 50 followers or something like that, I'm at 20 now. But anyways, guys, sorry, excuse me, I like choked there. Anyways, this has been really a fun video. I hope you guys do enjoy it. Make sure to stick around to the end, and other than that, we'll see you all in the next video. Peace.